Live. Sounds reasonable.
This time is Daf Gimel. Daf Gimel. Oh, you put me in a lot of problems yesterday. It's the whole sugya. You're asking questions for the sugya.
No, I'm saying, I'm going to learn it because we listen.
Oh, the Dayan. Chaim the Dayan, yeah. All right. We're holding by Omar Mar, 6 lines down. It's a little crooked, Noam. Yeah. No. The whole camera's no. The camera's crooked. Maybe the table's off. Okay, fine. I have to apologize first because yesterday we didn't have a microphone. I noticed today there was over 80 people that clicked in to watch, and there was nothing to hear. I mean, it was very schwach. And that was like the beginning of the Masechta. The beginning, everybody wants to do Daf Beis.
So why don't you record again?
Record what? I couldn't do yesterday. There's no coffee. There's nothing. There's no 8 minutes. Yeah, I know. All right. Zok the Gemara. So basically, today's Gemara is just gonna explain what we learned yesterday in more detail and explain all the Mekayros. Omar Mar. Kodshe goyim loy nehenim v'loy moyalim. If a guy is magdish a korban, you can't benefit from it. But if you do, you're not over mi'ila. Mi'ila, you don't have to bring a korban, a chaimesh, all that. Loy nehenin midrabanan. It's gzeir derabanan, you shouldn't benefit from it. V'loy moyalin midairaisa. And you're not over mi'ila, that's mafurish in the Torah. My time of the chsiv, Nefesh kisim oil mal v'chata b'shgaga v'yalfinon chet mitruma u'betruma. Okay, so it gets a little bit interesting. So we'll just go straight to the chart. Make it very simple. Where is it? Charts are out of order again. This one right over here. Okay. Basically, what the Gemara is saying here is very simple. It says Bnei Yisrael in 3 different psukim, in 3 different psukim. By Tumah, by Temurah, and by Truma. Meiser Dagan also. Okay, all these, it says Bnei Yisrael, different psukim, they all say Bnei Yisrael. And once it says Bnei Yisrael by something, then I learn from that something else. So if it says by Tumah, I go from Tumah to Noisar, and from Noisar to Pigul. It says Bnei Yisrael by Tumah. That the concept of Tumah, of eating a korban when you're Tameh, is only when you're a Jew. There happens to be a Gzeir Shava from Tumah to Noisar, some sort of Gzeir Shava. So now I learned that halacha, that Bnei Yisrael, I apply it also to Noisar. Once I have Bnei Yisrael by Noisar, there happens to be another Gzeir Shava, a different one from Noisar to Pigul. So now I take that concept, Bnei Yisrael travels from here all the way to here. Very simple. Temurah, you can't double jump. Temurah, it says Bnei Yisrael by Temurah according to one shita. Meiser, the same thing. It says by Meiser Dagan, Bnei Yisrael, and it travels. It keeps on going. It goes from Meiser Dagan to Meiser Behema to Temurah, or Truma to Me'ilah. That's it.
Travel by tomorrow.
Over here, there's nothing. We're talking about Temurah. We have a special Bnei Yisrael by Temurah. If you don't like that, then you have another pshat. You could get it through here. You could get Temurah 2 ways: either through directly from Bnei Yisrael this way, or Bnei Yisrael by Meiser Dagan, and it travels to Temurah. Okay. The reason why this won't be enough is because it's too far away, the Bnei Yisrael from Temurah. If you want to hold that, let's see inside. My time of the chsiv, nefesh kisimoil mal v'chata b'shgaga, v'yalfinon chet mitruma. Here, so it's a little out of order, only because I didn't have time. I forgot to put this in, and it was already 7 o'clock. So truma, you learn out truma from mi'ila. Is that where we're at? No. Mi'ila from truma. So it's fakert. Should have been fakert. Sorry.
From Truma.
Yeah. Yalfinon chet mitruma. Okay, this is 7 o'clock. So you raise. We're gonna do no? This is good?
From Truma.
From Truma, the pasuk is in Truma.
Yeah, so why do you say no?
What you said, not what it was written.
Oh, okay.
You were
I was
wrong.
about to rip it.
Bart was right. You were wrong.
I was about to rip it, Rabbi Isai. Okay, let me see inside. My time, the siv never she's mal b'choto b'shgogo v'alfinu chet mitruma. The thing that this chart is missing that I really should have put in, but I didn't have time, are these limudim, the chet. Chet mitruma. So yeah, truma is right over here, and I learn out mi'ila from truma. That's what we're talking about. We're trying to figure out mi'ila. Or with truma ksiv b'nei Yisrael v'loy goyim. So in truma it says b'nei Yisrael up here. It's one of the 4 places that says b'nei Yisrael. Okay. Vein chayov ma'alei mishum pigul noiser v'tomei d'chsiv bo betuma. So how do I know these 3 things? Pigul, noisar, and tomei. Pigul, again, somebody when he shechts or when he does kabbalah, zrika, herlacha, he thinks to himself that he's going to eat it mechutz l'zman, out of its allotted time. Noisar, the animal went past its time. Let's say you can only eat this animal for a day and a night, he ate it afterwards. Tuma, he's tummy when he eats it. It doesn't apply, all these things don't apply by a goy. How do I know? D'chsiv betuma. So we're going to be over here. It says over here by Tuma b'nei Yisrael, so I learned Noiser and Pigul. So all 3 things are included in the one b'nei Yisrael that says by Tuma. Davev b'nei Yisrael, v'yinozu mikosh b'nei Yisrael, v'lo yichal Hashem, v'yolev Noiser chilul metuma. And this Xer Shava has 2 words chilul from Tuma, so I know Noiser from Tuma. D'chsiv gabi Tuma b'nei Yisrael, v'lo yichalu, d'chsiv gabi Noiser v'oichel avoni Yisrael, ki yiskosh Hashem chilel, it says the word chilel. And then once I know Noisar is B'nai Yisrael, so now I learn Pigul from Noisar. So all I need is Tuma. Once I get Tuma, I know Noisar. Once I know Noisar, I know Pigul. Okay, so far we took care of Tuma and Truma. Mi'ila. So you know Noisar and Pigul. Tuma, Noisar and Pigul, and now we need this. Temurah, the name of our Masechta. Ve'noisim Temurah. A guy cannot do Temurah. What's Temurah again? He can't take a carbon that he designated and he said this animal, call him Max. Max is over here. I don't want Max to be a carbon. I want Buddy to be carbon. Switcheroo. I want Buddy to be instead of Max. What happens? They both become Kodesh, and by Goy they don't become Kodesh. He can't do it. Ve'noisim Temurah d'chsiv lo yachlifenu v'lo yomir u'chsiv b'reish inyan daber b'nei Yisrael leimor. What's Reish Inyan? 9 psukim earlier, because this is pasuk Yud. Lo yachlifenu v'lo yomir, and it says 9 psukim earlier daber b'nei Yisrael leimor ish ki yafli neder berkecho. So in Mela it says b'nei Yisrael again. So if I want to go very simple pshat, it says B'nai Yisrael by Temurah, and that's it. There's no other limudim. It says specifically B'nai Yisrael. L'shnachrina, v'noisim Temurah my taimo, ditkasho Temurah's behemo l'maiser behemo. Now, look at this. Just for a second, I did this because we don't have it in our Gemara, so it's a little bit clear. I need like a table or something for these. The Nubes marriage. Perek Chav Zayin, Pasuk Lamed Beis, and Pasuk Lamed Gimel. Pasuk Lamed Beis says, V'chol ma'asar bakar, talking about Meiser Behema. The following Pasuk says, Lo yivaker bein toiv l'ra v'lo yomireno. What is Pasuk Lamed Gimel talking about? Temurah. And what's Pasuk right before that talking about? Meiser Behema. So you see the connection. There's a connection here between the 2 things, says the Gemara. There's a hekesh.
Only B'nai Yisrael can do it.
What? Yeah. By Meiser Behema. My time is kasho Temurah's Behema leMeiser Behema. Meiser Behema. Temurah's Behema. That's Temurah. Our sugya Temurah. That was pasuk Lamed Gimel. LeMeiser Behema. That was pasuk Lamed Beis. Meiser Behema leMaser Dagon. Where's the hekesh of Meiser Behema to Meiser to regular Meiser to fruit Meiser? Aser to Aser. One is talking about Behema. One is talking about Dagon. V'gabi Meiser Dagon ksiv ki es Maser b'nei Yisrael Asher Yirimu Lashem. So once again, you have Bnei Yisrael over here by Meiser Dagon, and there's a hekesh between Meiser Dagon to Meiser Behema, Aser to Aser. Then you go from Meiser Behema to Temurah because they're psukim next to each other. So now I know that Temurah needs to be a Ben Yisrael and not a Goy. Or if I want, I could learn Temurah directly. What?
Next to each other is not a hekesh, that's a smichos.
The Gemara calls it no, but hekesh is usually that the words are next to each other.
You have to have two words that are the same pasuk.
That's exactly Shava.
No, the same pasuk is a hekesh.
The hekesh is the same pasuk, or they're mamish next to each other. Why does Temurah come a second later from Meiser Behema to teach us something?
How do you get Goy from Meiser? They have nothing to do with Meiser.
Question.
If he wants to make Meiser.
Why does a goy
He can't, because the Torah says.
into the sugya of kabbalas?
Why not? They bring karbanos.
Why? Why are we allowed to bring kabbalas?
That's the Mefurish pasuk. They can bring a pasuk. It says Mefurish in the pasuk. He brings a carbon. We might even have it today. It's on the side for sure, somewhere. V'ager asher b'sharecha, I think it says. U'min ager b'Yisrael asher Yaakov koru. Look over here.
Ish, we base this.
Ishish. We learn from Ishish. The Gemara says Ishish. Thank you. Ishish teaches us even a guy. Okay. Ve'in mevi nesochim. Rabbi said tomorrow, Be'ezer Hashem, we're going to make a siyum katan on Masechta Ktana Erechin. There's a 30 daf Masechta. Tomorrow, Be'ezer Hashem, we'll have the bagels and lox thing. It's a short daf. It could have been today, but I figured the Olam is not hungry anymore. It's a very short daf. We'll try to do it quickly and wash and have a little siyum tomorrow. Come early, grab your seats, because every time we have a siyum, we have at least another 2 people that come. Randoms. All of a sudden, yeah, we want to check out the shir. No, we like it. Oh, Chaim thought the siyum was today. That's the pshat.
It's like Ma'ariv after the fifth.
Yeah, exactly. Or Kiddush in general. Somebody pointed out to me, there's Yuchadim that come special for the Kiddush. Okay, it's good, they're invited, that's the whole point. That's why we do the siyum. Temurah's behema, okay. Maybe nesochim, ava karbani ton nesochim de Reb Shimon. So what does it say? It says that if a guy brings wine to the Beis HaMikdash, we don't accept it. But if he brings a carbon, every carbon has to have wine. De Reb Shimon. Benani mili, the Tanur Rabbanon Ezrach. Ezrach maybe nesochim, ve'ein hagoy maybe nesochim. Again, it's like Bnei Yisrael. It says Ezrach. Only a Jew could bring wine. You have to do it in the proper way. So you have to make sure that there's wine. Rabbi Yossi comes along and says that pigul, noisar, tuma, all these things do apply by a goy. Besides what we said yesterday, not nesachim. That's not included in Rabbi Yossi. My taima lashem ksiv bey. When a goy brings a carbon, ish. Ki Yaakov, what's the lashon? Ish b'Beis Yisrael min hager b'Yisrael she Yaakov karbon l'chol nireh she'kiu l'Hashem la'olah. So it's l'Hashem. So this pigul, everything applies. It's a regular carbon like another carbon. V'med dvar ma'amurim b'kochim mizbeach. Av'kochim b'dek abayis marlem b'hem. There's a difference. There's a distinction between kochim mizbeach and kochim b'dek abayis. That if a guy brings money for karbanos, then there's me'ila in that money. My taima, the chigamrina me'ila chet mitruma, dumia de truma the kodesh dush laguf. You're learning me'ila down here. We learned me'ila from truma, and truma is kedushas aguf.
And that's when
And then there's no me'ila by a goy. There's no exactly very good. There's no me'ila. There's no truma by a goy. There's no me'ila by a goy. But kedushas by the kabayis, the kedushas domim loy comes out an amazing thing, Rabbi say that if a guy designates money, puts it on the side for a carbon, and you use that money, you're over a me'ila. But if you buy a carbon with that money and you use that carbon, you're not over a me'ila, because that's already called kedushas guf. It's amazing. Chodesh Kedushas Bedek HaBayis, he designates, he puts money on the side for a designation and you use it, you're over Amila. Once you go ahead and you do what you're supposed to do with that money and you buy the carbon, then the carbon is Chodesh Kedushas Guf. and there's no me'ilah on Kedushas HaGuf.
As soon as you took it and used it for something else besides Kedushas B'Chabayis, you're over me'ilah.
No, it's already a carbon. What do you mean? It is a carbon. You bought an oila. He put aside $100. When it's a pile of cash, you're over a me'ilah.
That's it. As soon as you took it.
No, I'm not saying that he took it.
Who tried
The Beis Hamikdash took it and made a carbon out of it. The Beis Hamikdash took that money and did what they needed to do.
money aside?
He put money aside.
This money to be oil.
That's bedek habayis.
He says, I want this money to be for oil.
Yeah. There's no Kedushas HaGuf on the money. There's no Kedushas HaGuf. It's still money. It's called Kedushas bedek habayis.
Should be at least Kedushas Mizbeach, bedek habayis.
Call it whatever you want, but it's no Kedushas HaGuf. The money itself is not Kaddish. When you go and you buy a carbon with it, then it's called Kedushas HaGuf, and then a Jew uses it, the Jew is potter. Yeah, that's what comes out here. Look at that's what the sugi says. Only bedek habayis and not Kedushas HaGuf.
If he's makdish the money, the carbon is Kedushas Mizbeach.
Well, what? If he does what?
If he was makdish the money, the carbon that's bought is from tzibur. It's not nothing to do with the guy anymore.
If he puts money aside.
What was he makdish?
No, right, but
What
no.
was he makdish?
If he takes money and says, "I want that for bedek habayis,"
Why? He goes to bedek habayis.
Right.
Whatever they buy with
right, and then they buy with it a carbon. No,
Nothing to do with the guy anymore.
Right. That's straightforward.
So we're in tzibur.
no. And what if he said, "I want them to buy with this money"? There is a way that it comes into Kedushas HaGuf. I'm telling you, I saw him before. They discuss it. I didn't make this up.
If he brings an
If he
animal,
brings an animal, then it's Kedushas.
No, I'm saying a case where it's bedek habayis that turns into Kedushas HaGuf. There is such a case. I have to find it. I'll find it. Okay.
Homework.
You know how that homework goes. I say now, I'm going to find it. You'll never hear from me again. Okay, this is a sugya that unfortunately we didn't see yesterday. But I did touch upon some of these things. This is what Mr. Cornwall was talking about. Every loisasa, in order to be chayiv, you have to do a ma'isa. Lav sheish boi ma'isa. Lo yasa ba ma'isa, potter. If you just speak, you don't do, you're not chayiv malchus. Uklalu, the lav sheish boi ma'isa potter, v'arei meimar. What about Temurah? The lav sheish boi ma'isa hu v'loki. This nan, lo yishu rashoy lahamir, that's in our Mishnah, you're not allowed to, el shem heima mumar, you're not supposed to do Temurah, but if you do it, it works. V'soifek is harbam, it says mefurish in the Mishnah, you get malchus. On what? On a lav shein by ma'isa. On just speaking and just saying, this should be instead of this. Omar lacharav, homani Rabbi Yehudahi. The Omar lav shein by ma'isa loikin olav. So he's saying that our Mishnah goes according to Rabbi Yehuda, that says, yeah, you're right. Lav shein by ma'isa, you get malchus. Umimotzis mukmis l'masnisin ki Rabbi Yehuda. We Mefurish said yesterday that the Mishnah does not go according to Rabbi Yehuda. Why? We had that whole chart that goes according to Rabbi Meir and not according to Rabbi Yehuda. And all of a sudden, now you're telling me that the Mishnah goes according to Rabbi Yehuda. Hi, Tonas. You're like a Tana already. See, you just learned half a shas, and that's it. You already get it. That's how it goes. No. It is. No.
90%.
You started by Gittin, you said. No, so how much is Gittin? That's 3.5 years. Okay. That's it. You got the swing of it. Rabbi said, just hold it another 2 years, you'll all get it also. Hi, Tanis, the lav she'ein by Maisa loikin olav. Okay, the Tan of the Mishnah picks and chooses. He holds like Rabbi Yehuda like this, and he doesn't hold like him like that. The other Rabbi Yehuda Sava Yorish and Soymech Yorish and Meimar, but Tan Don Sava Yorish Soymech Yorish Meimar. But he has to hold that lav, and we're going to see in a second. There's another way to learn it. So the simple way, the easy way out is to say it's a lav shem b'maisi, right? It's lav shem b'maisa, but I hold lav shem b'maisa loikin olav. There's a more interesting way. Omer Rabbi Bar Rabban, Omer Rav Amram, Omer Rabbi Yitzchak, Omer Rabbi Yochanan, Mishum Rabbi Yitzchak Lili. If you do a maisa, you get malchus. If you just speak, you don't do, you think, you say, that's nothing, you don't get malchus. Three or four things. That what? If you make a shvuah, as we're going to see a whole sugya, umeimar, you do Temurah, U'mekal chaver b'Hashem, you curse your friend with Hashem's name. Aval pi shelo yosa ma'isa chayav. Over here, these are the exceptions. That without a ma'isa, you're chayav. Mishum Rabbi Yosef Rabbi Chanin Amru, af hamagdim truma lebikurim. This is a really bad avera. A guy, instead of bringing bikurim, the first fruit, and then doing truma, he does it the reverse. This guy.
That's a ma'isa.
Oh, so we're talking about in a situation there's no ma'isa. You have to say, when he's asking a good kasha, there's a ma'isa. In his head, he looked at it and he goes, Or he said, this is truma, this is bikurim. He did it b'machshava. Or b'dibur. Yeah?
Says over here they did it in his head.
You have to say that. Yeah?
Ben Gershon.
The Maskana of the Gemara is that it's the other way around.
The what?
That Makdim Truma L'Bikurim and like.
This is what is this? Amru Mishum Rabbi Yosef Chanina Amru af hamagdim truma lebikurim. Fine. Yeah. Nishba min olon. Okay, now we're going to jump into it, Rabbi Isai. Here we go. Put this away. Time for new charts. Omer Rabbi Yochanan Mishum Rabbi Meir. Omar Kro Ki lo yinaka Hashem eis asher yiseh shmoi lashov. What does the pasuk say? Shov. What's a Shvuah Shov? We're going to be discussing Shvuah Shov and Shvuah Sheker. Shvuah Shov, what?
What's the difference between them?
Oh. Shvuah Shov is something that everybody knows is a lie. Rashi's example is, you say this beam right over here is made out of gold. It's a lie. It's dark now, it's this, whatever you want to say. A shtus, mamish shov. Mamish shov, you're over. And for that you get, the Torah says, nothing. Ki lo yinaka Hashem es asher yiseh shmei lashav. Hashem is not going to cleanse you. He's not going to forgive you. He's not going to give you a kapara, so to speak. There's no kapara for you. Says the Gemara, Bezdin shel malo ein menakim oisoi. Al bezdin shel mata malkim oisoi, menakim oisoi. So the Gemara learns a diuk. Hashem is not going to help you out. But here on earth, they're going to do you a favor. They'll cleanse you. This is a favor they're doing to you. They're giving you a malchus. They're purifying your neshama. Otherwise, when you go up, you're not getting anything. There's no Gehenna for you. There's nothing. Hashem ignores you. You said His name in vain. Tough luck. You're going to be begging for Gehenna, and you're not going to get it.
So what does it help if Beis Din Shema to help you? If Beis Din Shema
No, that can help. If they give you kapara, it's a kapara.
For me, that is malchus.
What?
So then they are Michael Beis Din Shema.
Yeah, based on humans. They're not going to take care of you. Hakadosh Baruch Hu and His angels are not taking care of you.
Intervention saves you.
The human intervention saves you. Yeah. What? You're clean. You're clean. Your friend comes over, he gives you a fraskin upon him. He says, "What are you doing to me?" "I'm helping you out. I'm Pasha helping you out."
Then he asks me,
So, in other words,
There are such tzaddikim out there.
Yeah, there's lots of things like that. Baruch Hashem.
your example, if it says, Baruch Hashem, I'm going to Gehenna.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. The guy's begging, gets up the Shemaim, please, Gehenna. The first guy's begging.
no, sending you back.
Yeah. No, not giving Gehenna. Because it's a schus to go together. No, seriously. You know, the Rishonim, they don't get it.
You get kafakela.
Yeah, exactly. They wish. They're flying from, they're at the entrance and then they bounce them back. They give them a big kick. What?
Look at Rishis Chachma. You're a dying, you should know this.
No, he doesn't believe in this.
Learn Rishis Chachma.
Where do you see it in the pasuk that down here we could clean him? He shouldn't be clean at all. V'lishtoik Hashem lamali. Bezin shel malo dey menakim oisoy. Al bezin shel mato malkin umenakim oisoy. So it's a new way of looking at things. Not stam. Oh, he's a bad guy. Gets malchus. The malchus actually helps him out. Oh, I think we should. What?
It says Hashem.
You have a chocolate.
Hashem lo yinake. Hashem is not going to clean you. It's a diuk. If we wanted to, it should just say lo yinake. He'll never ever get malchus and finish.
Shard of Hashem?
No. It's a chart for the sugya, so it doesn't get too confusing. This right over here.
Wow, look at that.
What?
Dude.
This is usual.
Colors, Zachin, Yana.
Is this the first time you saw this kind of chart?
It's pretty nice.
Yes. I wouldn't use so many colors.
You know what? The green down here is new. That's what's new. So I see you like the green.
I like
I think I
Fine.
should restrict the number of colors you can get this job. On the current
Yeah.
circumstances.
You like it like this?
No, it's much better.
We're not thinking like that. We're not,
Oh, that.
we're not going in that direction.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now. We got to change around the colors. Okay.
Oh, more color.
Yeah, we don't. This just shows where our heads are.
No,
Pushing.
our heads are good.
Yeah. Okay. We're talking about here. We have Shoigig and Mazid. Just to confuse you, I threw all the stuff in. Let's just, so that we have a little bit of an idea what we're going into here. It's very simple. I just want to lay it out. There's a Shvuah Shav and there's a Shvuah Sheker. But in the Shvuah Sheker, there's a difference between Shav is always in the past. Shav is in the past. Right? When I say that this beam is gold, it's in the past. The gold happened before. I'm not saying it's going to be gold. Right. That means that they made the beam. It was gold. It is not this second it turned into gold. It's always in the past. Shav is inherently past. Now sheker means I'm saying a shvur sheker. It doesn't mean that people know that it's sheker. Shav, everybody knows right now. Everybody knows this is not gold. It's a shtus. This I'm just saying. I ate. I didn't eat. I'm going to eat. Now I ate or I didn't eat are in the past. I'm going to eat or I'm not going to eat are in the future. That's all in sheker. What? Doesn't have to be sheker, but you're over when it's sheker. If you don't
If
eat,
you say I'm
Usually it's
tonight
not
and you
sheker.
don't, then it's sheker.
yeah, exactly,
That's not sheker.
exactly.
B'shas Ma'aseh is not sheker.
He's saying a briskerov. He's saying a vart of briskerov. I'm not joking. There is a vart like that. That shvuah shav is right now. It happens right now. You're saying a shvuah shav right now, but sheker, it only happens later on if you don't do a ma'aseh. So it's not really at the time of the shvuah. The isser doesn't happen. Maybe that's what he meant. I don't know. Okay, so let's just look at it for a second. Shvuah shav, if you say a lie, you say a shtus, on purpose, by accident, you get malchus. What? That can't be. This whole thing is Shoyi loike. If you do it on purpose, you're potter in ganzen. That's how it goes. The only shav is potter. Sheker l'sha'avar, malchus, and in Mazid is a machlokes, as we're going to see, Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Shmuel. Yud stands for Rabbi Shmuel. Usually stands for Rabbi Yehuda. Over here today it's machlokes. Sheker la'asid, to the future, so it depends. Oh, you like that? It gets more complicated. If he says, I'm not going to eat, and he ate, then he's chayev because he took action. He said, I'm not going to eat, and he ate. But if he said, I'm going to eat, and he didn't eat, then he didn't take action, so he's potter. And then we just have, this case is really included in sheker of la'asid, but it's hayoim. If somebody says, I am going to eat today, so that's today, we're going to see that's a little different because today is limited to hasra. So hasra is suffix. I can't pin you down with my hasra, so therefore you're potter. Let's see it inside.
Last minute of the day.
Oh, last minute of the day has a few seconds and they can't pin him. But they ask you a question, it's hard to understand. The last second, because then you can say, I forgot. In the last second, you can't be mechavan to the last second. You have ben hashmoshes, you have, there's a certain...
Ambiguity when they ends.
This is why nice.
Oh. Ashkechon shvuah shav. It says mefurish in the pasuk, like we said, all the way in the bottom of Daf Gimel Amud Aleph, Asher yisa shmoy lashav. So that's a shvuah shav. Shvuah sheker, that's not so obvious that he's lying, min olam. Rabbi Yochanan today Omar, lashav shnei pa'amim. Here's the pasuk. If you don't, lo yisisa shem Hashem elikecha lashav, ki lo yinaka Hashem as asher yisa shmoy lashav. Completely extra. The word lashav is extra. And memela imeinu inyon lashav tneu inyon le sheker. What? I'm reading. I'm just saying about peh. I'm just saying the concept outside. We have a concept. If you have a limud, they have nothing to do with it. It really doesn't belong in this pasuk because it would have been enough with one shav. And I know that we're talking about shav. So then you use it for something else.
So what are you using it for?
For shvuas sheker. That if somebody says, we'll see in a second exactly what the thing. That's why I said there's shvua lasid and la'avar. But the bottom line is somebody says, I ate and he didn't eat. He lied, but we don't know that he's lying. Because shav means I know you're lying. You say I'm a woman. Everybody knows that's shav.
The past.
Past and also in the future there's sheker. Sheker can go both ways. What?
But not the present.
Sheker in the present. I don't know what that is.
That's what you say.
We have oichel. The typical case is oichel, loy ochel, achalti loy achalti, yoichel and loy yoichel. Lashav shnei pa'amim. Mimenu im l'shvuas shav tneu in l'shvuas sheker deloikes. So the word shav in the pasuk of shvuas shav, the extra one, comes to teach us that in a shvuas sheker you get malchus. Maskiv lo bavo shvuas sheker echidomi. What's the case? If you're talking about asid, you're talking about the future, so he could, and he says, I'm not going to eat, and then he goes and he eats. So what does eating do? Eating is an action. He's chewing, he's eating. So of course, he's over. What if he didn't take action? The shvuah was that he's going to perform an action, and he didn't take action. Ahumi lucky? You don't get malchus for that. So this is the specific case of ayoim. That's why I put it in the chart all the way in the bottom, a case of ayoim. But it's the same thing as sheker. It's a shvuah sheker, but hayoim. So what happens? Both Rabbi Yochanan and Shimon say, "Ein eloika." Rabbi Yochanan ein eloika the lav she'ein by ma'asehu, v'chol lav she'ein by ma'aseh ein loikan alav. Rabbi Yochanan is the one that holds the lav she'ein by ma'aseh. You don't get malchus. So since he said, "I am going to eat," and he didn't eat, so not eating is not a ma'aseh. You don't get on that malchus. That's Rabbi Yochanan.
The chart's off. The Temurah should also be eaten by Mezid, not just by Shayvik. It's a lav she'ein by ma'aseh. Not just that he couldn't by accident, even if he didn't. He didn't. It's a lav she'ein by ma'aseh. You're not like on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not off. It's just blank. It's just blank.
In fact, the Hasron answer is going to.
Let's see. He says another reason why you don't get malchus. What's asra safek? Again, in order to get malchus, you need the edim to warn you. Don't do it. But they don't know when to warn you. So they warn you in the morning. At what point? For what? And at the time that he actually is cornered, he'll say, "Oh, I forgot the asra." So you don't have a real asra.
He doesn't hold the dirt to Lav She'ein by ma'aseh?
Right. And Rish Lakish holds that you do get malchus for lav she'ein b'ma'aseh. So Memela, he has to come on to this asra safek business. Ela Omer Bavo.
So even Hayyim, that means even for longer than a day, if he says no time limit, so certainly there's no.
No.
That's what Shafak.
On what? On what case?
I will not eat this.
No. So if he says I will not eat this, then he ate it. Then the hasra happened. I think you mean if I will eat it.
I will eat this at some stage in the future.
So he's not.
You can never get Hasra.
Why not?
Because
you're not like the time. You're not like the time. If he says ayoim, so it's a specific time. But when you don't lock yourself into a time period, then the asra works forever.
You can never get that malchus.
Why does Hasra work forever and not for the day?
Because you don't know at what point of the day. When he says ayoim, you don't know the point.
You don't know what
I think that's the nafkamina.
How do you lock yourself down?
That's how I learned it. I might be wrong.
The guy said,
Is there a difference between ayoim and forever? Is that asra safek forever? If they do, so according to then there's no isser ever. Ishmael.
Maybe it would not longer exist. Like maybe the kippah will be ruined or something. So that time.
More homework.
you can never give him malchus because I'll eat this. You can always eat it.
I think there's enough between ayoim and not ayoim. That's what I think, but I might be wrong. We did learn in Shavuos just recently. What did we learn? I mean, this whole sugya is Shavuos, word for word. L'chaim. See him tomorrow at 1:45 probably. All right. Hello, marabavo. Tehei ba'achalti. So what's the case? Tehei ba'achalti v'lo yachalti. We're going in the past. That's why he's over. U'maishna de komar ba'achalti v'lo yachalti moicha v'lo. So what if it's in the past? At the end of the day, it's a lav shem b'maisa. Omarava befirush ripsa toira sheker doim l'shav. It has to be similar to shav. Ma shav l'sha'avar, af sheker l'sha'avar. So the reason why he's over on sheker is only in a case where he did it in the past. Shelo yachalti, achalti v'lo yachalti.
Not for the future.
If it's not in the future, because it has to be similar to Shvuah Shav, and we said Shvuah Shav is always in the past. So Mela, so what does Rebbe Avo say? Sheker is in the past. Achalti v'lo yachalti. We have to remember that. Eisvei Rebbe Rabbo Shvuah shelo yochal. A guy said 3 times the same thing. Shvuah shelo yochal kikarzu. Shvuah shelo yochleno. Shvuah shelo yochleno 3 times. V'achala in the future. Einu chayev elo achas. Why? Because the shvuah is not chal on a shvuah. You only chayev one. And it says over there, that's the first Mishnah. V'zohi shvuas bitui shechayovim as doina makois bal shigosa karbanoi leviyared. This is the case. What? In the future. Zoy lemudi mai lav lemudi achalti v'lo achalti the lelaki. This is a kasher bavo. How could you say that it's talking about a case in the past? It says mefurish that the case is in the future. Lahara, lehetiv, that's all in the future. Loi, that's not the diuk. You don't come to exclude Rebavo's case of the past. Zui dal shigosa maisi karban, you bring the oil of a yared. Aval achalti v'lo achalti lo maisi karban. But what? Yes, you don't bring a karban on the past, but you get malchus on the past. Umani Rabbi Shmali. This is more of a complex sugya, Rabbi Yisai. I have to admit, there's different parts here.
So what's the answer?
So, no, we had a kasha that it says zui. Zui is a miyut that Rabbi Vo is out. His pshat that shvuah sheker goes in the past is no good because it says mefurish in the Mishnah that shvuah sheker is in the future, not in the past. So the Gemara says no, don't take out shvuah sheker in the past. It's just coming to exclude a karban. Zui that you get a karban, but Rebbe Vo's case is a shvuah sheker. The past lo yichaldi is a shvuah sheker. You don't bring a karban, you get malchus for it. Umani Rabbi Shmoli domer nechayev elo ala osid lavoy aval milka laki. You do get malchus for the past. So, as you see over here, sheker l'sha'avar Rabbi Shmuel says potter from a karban. This is karban. You potter from a karban.
You still get malchus.
Yeah. Ema seifa. Wait a minute. How's it fit with the seifa? It says zui shvuah shav. Now the Mishnah over there talks about a shvuah shav. Now the guy says, what's a shvuah shav? This beam is made out of gold. Everybody knows he's a joke, but he's chayev. Zui shvuah shav shechayovim az doina makois val shigosa potur. This shvuah shav yichayev malchus, and on the shogeg you're potur. But on the sheker we said you're chayev. Lemutei mai lav lemutei achalti v'lo yachalti deloy laki. What does zui mean? Zui, this is a shvuah shav. Only this case is shvuah shav. Comes to exclude lemutei achalti v'lo yachalti deloy laki. So this is a problem. What Rabbi Yochanan says that l'sha'avar in the past you're chayev. And now we're saying that in the past you're potter. Zui, from the diuk. The diuk tells me not like Rabbi Yochanan. The diuk says that in the past, something in the past, on a shvuah shav you're potter. Rabbi Yochanan says shvuah shav you're chayev. No, that's not the diuk. Again, we have to change the diuk. Zui dal shigosu potter me karban. Aval chalti v'lo chalti maisi karban. Umani Rebbe Kivihi. The Omar mevim karban l'sha'avar. Now we have a problem. A second ago we said it goes like Rabbi Shmuel. And now it's saying it goes like Rabbi Kiva. But they're mechulik on each other. And one mission is going to go like Rabbi Kiva, one mission like Rabbi Shmuel. V'amis reisha Rabbi Shmuel. Element is Sefer Rebbe Kiva, Reisha Nami Rebbe Kiva. We have to say that's consistent. It all goes according to Rebbe Kiva. V'Reisha lav lemuti achalti v'lo achalti. The Reisha doesn't come to exclude the case of achalti v'lo achalti. Ela lemuti oichal v'lo oichal. It's talking about the future. I'm going to eat or I'm not going to eat. So the first Mishnah is talking about Shvuas. The first Mishnah is talking about the future, the Asid, the future, and the second Mishnah is talking about the past, Umayishna. So why do you have one Mishnah going to the future and one diuk is going to the past? Mishum de koy b'lahaba. You're talking about a shvua shaloi oichal. So mimela mimayit lahaba. That's the meal. The meal is into the future. It has to be consistent with the case in the Mishnah. Koy b'lahaba mimayit l'shavar. It doesn't make sense to be talking about the future and make a diuk on the past. We can go weiter, or you want to do the sugi again? So what do we have? Tachlis. Let's just review this chart one more time. Now that we did the sugya inside, if you have a shvuah shav, a person said a sheker, so he gets malchus b'shoigig and b'mezid he's potter. If he says a sheker, shvuah sheker, meaning the shvuah shav, everybody knows he's lying. Shvuah sheker means we don't know he's lying, but a sheker. I'm going to eat. He's not going to eat. So if it's in the past, he said I ate and he never ate, he gets malchus. And if he does b'mezid, in terms of a carbon, Rebbe Kiva says he's chayav a carbon, Rebbe Shmuel says he's potter from a carbon. If he says a sheker lasid, b'shoigi gets malchus, but b'mezid depends what it is. If it's a mezid that he takes action, he says I'm not going to eat, and then he ate, so that action gives him he has to bring a carbon. But if he says that he's going to eat and he never ate, he refrained from eating, so his over on the way he's over on the sheker is by not taking action, then he's potter. And then we had the case of sheker today, that he's potter because either it's a lav shem b'maisa or there's asra safek, and now we have to find out what happens if there's no hayoim.
He said he's potter for the cold.
Wait a minute, where are you guys going?
We've got another.
Sit down right now, otherwise it's not going to be. You sit down.
No bagel tomorrow.
No, the reason we have to do as much as we can today so that tomorrow we have a short daf. You guys are free to go. Everybody's free to go whenever they want. Umeimar, and what about Temurah? Omalei Rabbi Yochanan Latano, Loitisning Meimar Mishum de Bidura Osa Maisa. Oh, and this is what I was telling you yesterday. I was mechavet. Now I saw it actually when I told this to you. You didn't like it, Mr. Kornbluth. Read it good. Read it good. You hear this, Rabbi Isai? He says as far like this. There's a concept called Lav Shem By Maisa. When you talk with your mouth, that's actually a Maisa. How? By creating a difference in the animal. You ask me, oh, so then everything is like that. No. When you say that this animal is Temurah, you're creating an afkamin in the animal. You just made a kaddish. The animal changed. You're right, it was done with your mouth, but you changed something with your mouth. Mashenka, when you curse your friend, you didn't change anything. You use Hashem's name in vain. The other cases, then you didn't change anything. Yeah, we have to see this pasuk real quickly. Where's this? I don't know where it is. Oh, Imloi Sishmar last is called the Riator Azil Saksu Mesiv Hazel Yiros Hashem Hanichbod V'Hanoira Hazeh Eis Hashem Aleikecha. So it's talking about Shem Hashem, and then it says V'chsiv V'hiflo Hashem Es Makoischa. This word V'hiflo, it's going to be like amazing Makois. What's Hafla Zu Any of them out? Shu Oimer V'Pilo Yashoyvet. It comes from a lotion of Malchus. V'Pilo, you throw him down to the ground. Havi Oimer Hafla Zu Malchus. You get Malchus for Mekalatz Chaver B'Shem. Eima afilu shvuah emes. Maybe even if he says it's not a sheg, it's not emes. Like his friend told him to swear that he didn't steal it, then he swears. Says the Gemara, Behedik Siv Shvuah Hashem Tiyeh Ben Shneim. You should make a shvuah. Eima hanemi lilafayis chaveroi. The Gemara's kasha is very interesting. Maybe you're supposed to swear just to make your friend feel good, but then they're going to take you to Bezdin and give you Malchus. You mamish need a pasuk for that. It seems like you're supposed to. Says Gemara, I'm boile like the Rav, Dom Rav Gidol Rav, menayin shenishbarm lekayim mitzvahs. How do you know that I could force myself to make a mitzvah? Shenema nishbati v'kayim lishma mishpatei tzidkecha. So why do I need a pasuk? It says mefurish nishbati v'kayim. Oh, because that's in Tehillim. That doesn't count. So I need a real pasuk. It still says you should swear in Hashem's name to be dovek in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Elomai also, l'makaz chaver b'Hashem, ve'ema l'moitzi shem shamayim levatola. Maybe stam, a person said Hashem's name in vain, but nothing to do with swearing against your friend. Migar mekaz chaver b'Hashem moitzi shem shamayim levatola. Included in cursing your friend is saying Hashem's name in vain. Why should it be any different? Maybe if you just say Hashem's name in vain, you get malchus. First of all, you're saying Hashem's name in vain. Fine, we'll stop over here. I see we're getting much late.
What do you want? A what?
So Mamela, I would think that malchus is not enough for the guy. You give him malchus, you still have to give him a punishment because he's Mitzayir's friend. Okay, we're gonna. What? Yeah, and that's not enough. It's not enough to do. 2 is not enough, but you would have to have another. I don't know. Well, what happened now?